On the BC ferries on the way to Salt Spring Island to go to Wayne's property to cook with fire. Just put in the last bit of logs to get the fire really nice and toasty. This is the beautiful work that Ananda, Wayne's son, has done. Built a patio here. Holds all the heat in. Wayne's tomatoes, garlic, and onions grown in his garden. I think he calls it the 100-foot diet. This is Carolyn. We're over on Salt Spring Island. We're making a paella or paella inspired dish with rice and chicken and sausages. Got the pan in there. It's nice and hot.
Again, add in.
I'm adding in the chicken thighs, which have been marinated in paprika and olive oil. And then I'm going to add in the sausages. So there it is. It's cooking. The sausages are cooking and the chicken thighs are cooking. And there we have over there, it's Wayne.
Of Wayne's World. Have fun with fire.
And here's the beautiful rock work that's been done at his house. Where is he? There he is. So it's time to add the onions and the garlic and the vegetables to our beautiful mix here. So there's the onions, and there's quite a bit of garlic in there. Not being
from Wayne's World.
Yep, as I showed you earlier.
And the onions, yes, ma'am. The 100-foot diet.
And I'm adding in red and green peppers and green beans. And I'm going to stir that around. Okay, so here we are making cooking fun. We've got the everything's in the pan. We've got our chicken and our sausages, our green beans, our garlics, and our onions. And they're sauteing up nicely. I'm going to add some artichokes, some parsley, and some tomatoes to our mix. And I'm going to add some olives. I'm going to stir this up for a while, and then I will add in our rice. But we're not quite there yet. But we are cooking with fire.
At Wayne's World, Salt Spring Island, British Columbia, Canada.
At this point, we have all of the vegetables in there. The beans and the garlic and the onions and the tomatoes and the red and green peppers and some olives and some artichokes and the two types of sausages and the chicken breast. And we're going to add more wood because
Salt Spring Island old growth fir.
Okay.
Only grown on Salt Spring Island, British Columbia, Canada.
Okay. We're going to have to move this and throw in some more wood below. Hi, Bella. Did you come? You came to watch? Oh, what do you think? Are we cooking? There we go. We've got it. We've got the tin foil on the top of the cauldron just to funnel that heat, and we've thrown in a few logs. Wayne's relaxing right there. Life is good. And then I'm going to add, as soon as I've stirred it in real good, I'm going to add in the saffron and salt on chicken broth that I made. And I think it's about ready. Okay, so we're adding in the peas. And, you know, I'm a fan of peas. So I'm just adding in those peas, and then I'm going to add in that saffron.
Nice color.
Yes, it is beautiful. We got the olives, the artichokes, the chickens, the sausages, and it's all stirred in good enough. And here comes the chicken broth with saffron. Look at that look at that beautiful color.
Wow.
It's kind of like
wow.
it reminds me of
wow.
okay then.
Sorry, cameraman, you got
Out of the chicken broth, and we're going to bring it to a boil, which is why we have the tin foil around the top of the cauldron. And we're just going to, if we need to add more broth, then we will. But let's just hope and see what happens here. Thank you very much. It's gorgeous.
I'm going to go with the smoke.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. Are you smelling this? I bet you'd wish we had added some fish, but today we're not adding fish. Okay, so now we're just going to let it cook and smoke, and maybe we'll have to add more heat. We'll see. You can see the olives, the peas, the rice. Enjoy. We'll see how long it takes. So I think it's the first day of fall, and what a wonderful way for us to be celebrating that.
22nd of September, Salt Spring Island, British Columbia, Canada.
He loved saying that. And there is our cauldron. We put the tin foil on there to be able to direct the heat more into the pan. And let's go over there and look at that pan.
Bubbling.
It is bubbling. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but it is bubbling and it is beautiful. So it's getting some of the flavor from the wood smoke. It's bubbling like crazy. And apparently what we're aiming for is that for the rice to absorb all of the broth with the saffron in it, the chicken broth, and then to get a little bit crusty on the sides of the pan. So let's see if we can accomplish that on the first day of fall in 2016 on Salt Spring Island. Yay! It's bubbling and there's flames coming in there. The handle's going to be hot. It's good I've got those gloves that welders use. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we're thinking that maybe it got a little bit hot with the tin foil around there, so we removed it. We got the flames. We're a little concerned, but the truth is that we want it to kind of crisp up along the sides and along the bottom. And that old growth Douglas fir that Wayne's on about, well, it just is very powerful stuff. So the rice it has absorbed most of the liquid, and now we're just trying to get that crusty bit that supposedly is just so lovely, and I have experienced it's beautiful. So let's see, cooking with fire on Salt Spring Island. Okay, it's actually done. It's kind of crisping up on the bottom, and if we leave it any longer, it's going to burn. But you can see it there. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And we're taking it off, and we're going to let it rest. And this is, you can just put straight onto the table. But for here, we're just going to put it on this beautiful throne that Ananda's made. It's gorgeous. And we'll see.
Thank you very much. Good night.
We'll see you next time. What are you doing, Wayne?
I'm just smelling it. It's so fantastic. It smells like Barcelona, 1972. It's like a thing that went from family to family, town to town. Everybody did a little different.
Right.
If they were fishermen, it was fish. If they were chicken farmers, it was chicken.
Leaving the harbor on the way home. It was a beautiful first day of fall.